So this is like my third or fourth attempt at making this video. I tried first in my car, but I didn't want to crash into a light post. So here it goes. CPAC has just recently disinvited Milo from speaking at their convention. I think this is a responsible thing to do. His comments on hebephilia were less than succinct and less than appealing. I think this is a responsible thing for the community to do. I disagree with the language they used. He is not pro pedophilia. He, in fact, has outed many pedophiles in his career as a journalist. I think his statements about this are regrettable. I make no excuses for him as a passive fan of his for going on 2.5 years now. And I would say to all those defending him, simply say, would we be defending him if it was Lena Dunham? Would we be defending him if it was name any left-wing activist? I understand the reflexive need to defend one's favorite content creator. I understand the need to want to defend someone that people appreciate, but his flippant manner in discussing this was irresponsible. It's going to be used as cannon fodder for CPAC, for those that are critics of CPAC, and it's not what they weren't helpful in his stating of his position. They weren't as cogent as they needed to be. I guess that's all I can say about the CPAC side. Now I'm gonna try and address Mr. Yiannopoulos directly. Milo, dude. I've liked it for 2.5 years. Like I said, was there with Gamergate. I appreciated all the work you did for us. I disagree with your stance on this. I cannot help it. Now, you may have had a different experience. Many gay men have had a different experience from those that I've talked to that have had a similar experience with an older gentleman. However, the flippant manner in which you described it, which you have later called it your trauma of having been molested by a priest, I found them to be irresponsible. I will not be buying your book. I will not be patronizing any of your further endeavors. I regret seeing this because you really were one of those guys that kind of brought me into the thinking of something other than what my peers were at the time. I think this is a lesson in not lionizing people, not putting people on a pedestal. And I think his critics are justified in finding these statements questionable. That said, I wish him luck weathering the storm. I wish him the best. I hope he gets help for whatever trauma he has. Yeah, that's all I got.